The banana industry, a seemingly innocuous sector, harbors a dark history filled with massacres, revolutions, wars, and clandestine dealings with the CIA. The story begins with Sam Zemurray, a penniless immigrant who rose from selling overripe bananas to becoming a significant figure in the banana business. His journey intertwined with United Fruit, leading to a series of events that would darken his tale. Sam started his empire with a series of shady deals with Honduran government officials, securing lower taxes and fees. However, when these politicians reneged on their agreements, Sam's business faced a critical threat. In the 1870s, Honduras embarked on a national railroad project funded by British loans. The project ran out of money, leaving the country unable to repay its debts, which by 1900 had accrued to around $100 million. The British bankers demanded repayment, threatening military action if necessary, which concerned the United States due to the Monroe Doctrine. The U.S. government turned to J.P. Morgan, the most powerful banker in America, to buy the outstanding Honduran railroad bonds, refinance the debt, and issue new loans. In return, Morgan sought control over the Honduran railroad system and tax collection on imports. This arrangement worked for almost everyone except the people of Honduras and business owners like Sam Zemurray, whose tax exemptions were now in jeopardy. To protect his interests, Sam hired lobbyists and orchestrated a media backlash against U.S. interference in foreign affairs. When these efforts proved insufficient, he resorted to more drastic measures, overthrowing the Honduran government. Sam rallied the Honduran populace, inciting outrage over American control of their economy and infrastructure. He found an ally in Manuel Bonilla, a former president, and promised to support him in exchange for favorable tax conditions. Sam funded and organized a coup, successfully installing Bonilla as president. Bonilla, in gratitude, granted Sam extensive concessions, including duty-free imports and vast land holdings. With these advantages, Sam's company, Cuyamel Fruit, posed a serious threat to United Fruit, leading to the infamous Banana Wars. The two companies engaged in sabotage, land grabs, and political manipulation, with tensions escalating dangerously. United Fruit, notorious for its control over workers and infrastructure, had become synonymous with economic exploitation. The company's aggressive marketing strategies transformed bananas into a staple of the Western diet, obscuring the brutal conditions in which they were grown. Despite United Fruit's dominance, Sam's innovative methods and relentless expansion threatened their supremacy. Sam continuously improved his operations, implementing efficient practices and outpacing United Fruit. He acquired land north of the Utila River, previously a neutral buffer zone, inciting further conflict. United Fruit retaliated by destroying Cuyamel's infrastructure, but Sam's resilience and strategic maneuvers kept his business thriving. The U.S. government eventually intervened, proposing a merger between United Fruit and Cuyamel Fruit to end the hostilities. Sam agreed, becoming the largest shareholder of United Fruit, but retiring from the banana trade. However, he couldn't stay away for long. United Fruit's mismanagement during the Great Depression and the outbreak of Panama disease, which decimated banana crops, prompted Sam to return. Sam took control of United Fruit, firing most of the board and implementing drastic changes. He focused on efficiency, diversifying into other crops, and addressing labor issues. His efforts revitalized the company, but new challenges arose. World War II disrupted banana shipments, and Sam's son tragically died during the war, further darkening his later years. In the 1950s, Guatemala's labor reforms and the election of President Arbenz threatened United Fruit's business model. The company launched a media campaign depicting Arbenz as a communist threat. The CIA orchestrated a coup, overthrowing Arbenz and installing a pro-United Fruit leader, leading to decades of civil unrest in Guatemala. The coup backfired, drawing unwanted attention to United Fruit's operations. An antitrust lawsuit forced the company to sell a third of its fields, marking the beginning of its decline. Sam left United Fruit for good, selling his stock and spending his final years giving away his wealth. United Fruit, rebranded as Chiquita, continued to face scandals, including payments to a terrorist organization. The company's dark legacy of exploitation and manipulation remains a stark reminder of the lengths businesses will go to maintain power. Sam Zemurray's rise from a humble fruit seller to a powerful businessman is a tale of ambition, ingenuity, and moral compromise. His story exemplifies the darker side of capitalism, where profit and power often come at a tremendous human cost. Sam's initial ventures into the banana trade were marked by innovation and hard work, but as he climbed higher, his methods grew increasingly ruthless. His coup in Honduras, orchestrated to secure better business conditions, was a bold and audacious move that showcased his willingness to defy international powers and manipulate political landscapes. This act of overthrowing a government to ensure favorable economic terms underscores the extreme lengths to which he was willing to go. The banana wars between United Fruit and Cuyamel Fruit epitomized the cutthroat competition in the industry. Sabotage, land grabs, and political machinations became the norm as both companies vied for dominance. Sam's strategies were often ingenious, such as acquiring land north of the Uttala River or building a floating barge to bypass governmental restrictions. These moves demonstrated his ability to adapt and outmaneuver his competitors. United Fruit, with its vast resources and political influence, seemed insurmountable. Yet Sam's relentless drive and innovative approaches kept him in the game. His company's efficiency and profitability contrasted sharply with United Fruit's bureaucratic sluggishness, highlighting the importance of adaptability and innovation in business. Sam's eventual takeover of United Fruit marked a turning point. His direct and hands-on approach revitalized the company, but the shadow of Panama disease loomed large. This fungal blight, which devastated banana crops, forced the industry to switch from the Gros Michel variety to the Cavendish. Despite initial resistance, this change was necessary for the industry's survival. World War II brought further challenges with shipping disruptions and the tragic loss of Sam's son. Yet Sam's resilience and strategic diversification into other crops like hemp and palm oil helped United Fruit weather the storm. His ability to adapt to changing circumstances was a testament to his business acumen. The post-war era saw rising tensions in Central America. In Guatemala, President Arbenz's labor reforms threatened United Fruit's business model. The company's response was to leverage its influence within the U.S. government, painting Arbenz as a communist threat and orchestrating a CIA-backed coup. This intervention led to decades of civil unrest and further tarnished United Fruit's reputation. The fallout from the coup and the subsequent antitrust lawsuit marked the beginning of United Fruit's decline. Sam's departure and the company's rebranding as Chiquita couldn't erase its controversial legacy. Scandals continued to plague the company, illustrating the long-lasting impact of its actions. Sam Zemurray's life story, from his humble beginnings to his rise as a powerful business magnate, is a complex narrative of ambition, innovation, and moral compromise. It underscores the profound impact that corporate actions can have on geopolitics and human lives. Sam's transformation from a simple fruit seller to a businessman willing to overthrow governments for profit is a stark reminder of the darker side of capitalism. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the ethical dilemmas and human costs associated with the relentless pursuit of power and profit in the business world.